hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. Confucius. Well, to understand some things in life, you have to do them. So I'm learning right now that to take care of myself and feed myself figs, I just need to plant fig trees. Because I planted this fig tree 3 or 4 years ago, or at least I rescued it. I think it was almost dead. And now it's giving me life back because I want figs and I haven't had figs in a few years, and now I'm having fresh figs off my own fruit tree. So I'm so excited, I'm so stoked. And it's the communication between us and nature that gives us the most highest level of security and happiness. And some people, they are motivated by more security, some are more by control and money, some of who they know, and some of helping others. But we all need to be motivated by our simple security to life. It's what we like to do, and we all come from that in the end. And it's what we do at home. And if we learn kids if we teach kids how to grow fruit trees, then we will have a better future, because then we will plan for longer and not for short term. So yeah, I'm just fascinated how much I can just potentially cut this branch and put it in the ground and grow more and more and more and more fig trees. And if I was here to do it every year, I would have tons of fig trees and more than I need. So we would be living in abundance at this time of the year, and other times of the year we could plant other trees and other fruit trees that can grow, and we will have abundance very simply, very easily. And it's right here, right now. We can do it. We just need to change our mentality and walk towards it. And it's a very philosophic thing and how to do, but we need to walk into being the best that we can be. So in the end, we will be that. If we don't walk towards it, we will never get it. So every revolution needs to start with the first step, and we need to start doing things and taking care of ourselves in the highest level. And this is, in my opinion, the way to start taking control over our needs and supply them in the highest level. And the easiest, fastest way that I know is to grow fruit trees, eat a raw food diet. Fasting and a solid food vacation is the fastest, best way, in my opinion and my experience, because it cleanses you and flushes out all things inside of you. You try it for a day, for 2, for 10 days, for a week, for a month, for longer. Go the distance and cleanse yourself. It's healthy. There is no problem. You need to figure out yourself what is wrong, and if it's the liver, if it's the kidneys, if you don't produce second level nutrients that you damage yourself and you need to supplement. You can learn, and it's a learning journey about yourself, because if you don't learn yourself right now, nobody else is going to teach you, and it's going to take you a lot of time to do that. So yes, we are damaged. Yes, it's time to learn. Yes, it's time to make changes, and the fastest way is a solid food vacation. It's time when you feed your organ in the highest level and you just support them and give them all the needs they need to cleanse and flush out those toxins. And when you do this, you will see that you feel better, you look better, you smell better, you everything is better. Everything in your life is going to look better and be better. So when you go back to doing this old things that you used to do, you're going to have a new reference of, okay, now do I want to do those things? Now do I want to eat this French fries? Now do I want to eat and put inside of me that thing that I know that will cause that garbage that came out of me while I was juice fasting? Do I want to do it for myself? Well, maybe you will. Maybe you will forget, because some people forget very quickly. And you need to do it and experience it to know the difference, because we lack the wisdom to know the difference between things that are within our control, our smell, our breath smell, our level of inflammation, I can say, in the body that we cause by putting the wrong things in our body. We need to put things that are lower, that don't cause so much inflammation. Let's say. And for me, when I got the new reference, even tahini or peanut butter can cause inflammation in nose and sinuses and mucus, because the body signal is very clear. So I learned that for myself, and I've been to that experience, and you need to know it for yourself because you've never been to that experience, so you don't know what you don't know, and there is thing you don't know that you should know because when you learn that, you see, oh, these old things that I knew were bullshit. Were just bullshit. What the fuck? You just, for 20 years, were just like, no solution, no real solutions. Only bullshit. Only stuff that are like, what the fuck? Pills? To solve your problems? Is this a joke? Is this something like laughing up there and making like, I don't know, making fun about us being misery? Being enslaved? Is it fun for you? You can be the guardian of this planet. It's only up to you to start doing it and teach your kids how to do it. Because if you do it now, maybe you, in next generation, they will suffer less. And it's up to us to make those changes and not keep suffering. Because you don't have to suffer. It's up to you to make those changes. Because you know that it's within your control out of your things you do, that you do. But most of us don't know anything else. So you can just stop one day and say, okay, there is what I learned, there is things I haven't learned, and I see other people that doing other things that are maybe looking better than me, thinking better than me, living more happily, even if they have less. Because they just happy people. You go to India, you go to, I don't know, other countries, people are happy for no reason. Why aren't we? We made it complicated in our brain, and it's okay. It's time for us to make changes because we learned that we are the enemy and we are the solution. When you understand that you are the solution, it's a good or bad news also in both cases, because it's like good. You can make changes. It's bad. Oh, I did all these things in the past. What can I do? It's this and this, and it's a blaming game. It's no worth anything. It doesn't give any solution. You just need to stop thinking. You can learn from the past, but don't analyze it in a way that's like you're gonna start blaming it on other things and not do anything about it, because most of your actions are gonna be thinking and analyzing instead of acting and talking and explaining it to other people. So we need to understand that when we take control over the things that are controlling us, we can help other people because they are being controlled. So that's where I am at. I'm taking control over the thing that are controlling me, which was food, and now I'm helping other people to take control over the thing that are controlling them, because most people are being controlled by food because it's the closest thing to our emotions. So I'm holding the phone, so it's harder. So we need to understand that we are the solution. It's such a relief when you learn that. And we all need to make changes, so we all come out of this rabbit hole that we ourselves dug in, because we are the reflection of who control us, and if we change, they will change, and the sickest of the sickest of us will not be sick, and we don't need to put them in jail, and we don't need to do anything about them. We just need to take care of ourselves, because we are the masses of the people, just want peace, just want simple. And the easiest way is a solid food vacation. And when you do this, you just see things you haven't seen before, and you see new things in yourself that you haven't been able to, and you feel feelings that you haven't felt since you were a kid, and things that are just, you see the inner connections of things in life, that most of your problems and how you thought and where you came from, it's way more than just a cleanse for the body. It's emotional cleanse in many levels, because we live in different dimensions we are not even aware of. So it's time to get reconnected with ourselves, with nature, and get out of this rabbit hole that we dug. And it's time to get clear where we're heading. What are we planning? How long are we planning for? 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, or 100 years? When you plan for 100 years, you plan for teaching your kids how to take care of nature, that it will take care of them, of the next generations. So thank you for watching. Have a great day like I do, and see you in the next video.